that the moon rising off to the left, or is that still sunlight?
Welcome to Off-Road Travels. I'm Matt.
I'm Julio. I'm Steve.
And behind the camera is...
Randy. There you go.
Hey everybody, welcome to Off-Road Travels, FloridaJeepRides. We're at 3 Lakes Central location. We just pulled off Old Canoe Creek Road, coming down from St. Cloud, and we're getting ready to do a night ride. When the sun goes down, the critters and deer and snakes come out, so hopefully we'll see something. It did rain a little bit. We saw a deer on the way down here. We saw a bunch of turkeys on the side of the road. But who knows, when we go for night rides, you never know what you're gonna see. Because of the rain, the back loop that we're gonna do is probably gonna be mud hole after mud hole after mud hole. We're out at the observation tower for Lake Jackson. There is a tower that is down this pathway from this little awning over there. It's a pretty cool place to go watch the sunset. You gotta park and ride. I would like to see a trail that has parking a little bit closer so you don't have to park quite so far away. Particularly, we have 2 people in our group today who really can't make a quarter-mile, half-mile hike.
Thank you very much.
What is this?
It's got an O-ring, so it obviously it's kind of trying to get the liquid in. It's threaded here. Looks like smooth bore there.
These things look like it locks onto something.
Yeah.
Something goes on it.
Name that part. Comment below.
Randy, the flowers aren't blooming.
Definitely not pretty like they were last time.
filled it with that gravel that we were crossing over and that we are bouncing around on now. That fills in all the sugar sand and all the holes. It makes it traversable by a truck, but it's still a pretty bumpy ride. we're gonna turn left here in a second and go down road number 13. Like that. Road number 13 is pocketed with some good water holes. Steve, you gonna see how deep it is for us? Sure. Ain't bad. My boots are no longer waterproof. Now this hole looks deeper because there's the hole and then there's a bypass and then there's a bypass around the bypass. Let's see. Send somebody through. Not you. Just pull over here. Who's gonna be the one who decides to go through? Well, we'll find out. Water, deep. How deep can it be? Well, we're about to find out. white clay.
Was that fun?
Yeah, did I tidal wave you?
Yeah, you did. My boots are no longer waterproof. It's time for new boots.
You're welcome. I'm glad to help you out with that.
Yeah. What, you got yelled at?
No, I'm glad to help you out with that. It's
All
a
right, thank you.
redneck.
That's the decision. I need to buy some
You
new
gotta
boots.
understand the English that's coming out of my mouth. It's a what English?
Oh, look at the smoke coming off mine.
Yeah, mine's doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So is Jenny.
You need a snorkel.
It's not coming on the hood though. It's everywhere
be-
but the hood.
Well, you having fun?
Oh yeah.
It ain't even dark yet. Hey,
They're a little loose.
what's loose?
Fenders.
Fenders, okay.
It's a little loose. I broke a tab.
Uh-oh.
It'll take 10
And
minutes.
then what about your flip-flops?
Four-wheel drive.
Oh, he's got his four-wheel drive flip-flops on.
I know it, and then that's when I realized I was a
What? Say that again?
I didn't say anything.
Okay. what was that? You having fun?
Yeah, I'm having a ball.
Okay.
Blast.
Hey, have you met Julio? He's wheeled with us before. This is Julio.
Where you got on?
And he's wearing rubber boots. Who's barefoot?
You gotta be a redneck wife walk around here barefoot in the mud.
It's just the flip-flops get slippery. I don't know how you keep yours on.
All this fun can be yours too if you got a four-wheel drive Jeep. Woo, wait. Hello.
Dad.
Hey, Cheeto.
Come out here and ride with us.
What's that?
You can come out here with your Jeep and do the same thing. And if you do it right, you knock the plastic fenders off and you have to go back home and put them back on with new clips.
And normally when you go through a water crossing, you'll get a little bit of smoke. It's coming off the exhaust and everything. If you get hydrolocked, it's when water gets sucked into the air intake. That usually happens when water gets up over the hood. That's a really bad thing. I mean, that is a really bad thing. So the best thing, kind of go slow when you can. If you know how deep it is, then you can make a little more spectacular splash. But road 13. Half Bridge is a one-way road because the bridge only goes halfway across Jackson Canal. So when you get to the end, it's a good place to have lunch. It's a good place to drop a fishing line. And I'm gonna see if I can find any gators. Look at the difference of the water compared to last time we were here. Well, that just might have been a gator because it's gone now.
No, it's there. What I was looking at.
Oh, it's over there. If you remember last time that we were out at Jackson Canal, the water was a putrid green and dried up. It was so dry that you could see the underside of the bridge. Still there, but the water is no longer a putrid green. The rains have caused the canal to be cleaned out. Jackson Canal connects Lake Jackson over there with all the way down the other end into Lake Kissimmee. The three lakes are Lake Jackson, Lake Miriam, and Lake Kissimmee. That's how the place gets its name. This place on the cement bridge has a lot of fish.
Tito, I don't like you doing that.
Looking over the edge.
So in that little section that we just went through on Road 13, I do recommend full wheel low because some of those areas have ruts in them and you just need a little bit of power. You probably could pull your way on through without issues, but all it does is keep you from getting stuck most of the time. But we are going to continue our ride. Hey, if I haven't said it yet, I just want to say thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. We really, really appreciate those people who subscribe and comment. It definitely helps us out. There's an Amazon link below. We have an Amazon account. We're what's called an Amazon affiliate, and you buy something and we get a nickel or something like that. Depends on what it is. But it does add up just a smidgen. But help me get some lights or something like that. This is road number 10. Where we just came from was road number 7. That's them coming up now. We're entering into an area called the Kissimmee Prairie, which is a very large flat area. As you can see, the sun's setting and we're getting ready to hit the trails in the dark. There's a loop down 10 when the gate is open that'll take you all through the backside of that prairie and then along the southern half of Lake Miriam. During hunting season, between the middle portion of Three Lakes and the southern portion, the gate is closed. The southern portion at that point can only be accessed through a gate down on Highway 60. The northernmost portion can only be accessed off of 441. The central location of Three Lakes has a lot of trails and some cool stuff to ride. But during this time of the year, you can ride both the middle and the southern portion at the same time. In some of our other videos out at Three Lakes, we've talked about that how these are floodplains. As you can see out there, the water has flooded out what is normally a dry prairie during certain times of the year, and so it's a very unique habitat that you can find out at Three Lakes, the floodplains in the prairies. Looking birds we have in the state of Florida. They have a huge crest on top of their head that makes them stand out. Yeah, a few months ago we took a ride out here and they had just like dug out the ditches and just dumped all the grass and stuff right up on top of the road. It was a rough ride, but it made it into what it is now.
Is that the moon rising off to the left, or is that still sunlight?
snake. It is non-venomous, which is a good thing, as you can see. They do bite. They're pretty common species, but they usually like lakes, that kind of stuff. Kind of fat for such a small snake.
Green water snake.
A green water snake. And
Oh, it's a green one.
yeah, and they do bite.
Yeah, I see that. You got your bib too.
Yeah, they get a little bit bigger than this, but feels like it's got something in it, like it ate. And as you can see, it already got a one bite.
I saw him nail ya. Woo.
Yeah.
He is not happy with you right now.
No, he wasn't happy when I first picked him up. I don't know how Steve didn't run him over. Randy said, "Stop, it's a snake. Don't you do it. Don't you do it." I know you're thinking like, hey, that looks tender.
That's a little warm spot. Let me find it.
Ow. Well, that's the end of our night ride. We're hitting road number 10 and we're gonna head back up to Old Canoe Creek Road. Clay and Jenny are gonna head south over towards 60. But let's take a look at who rode with us today. Tonight, we have in Dusty Boogers, we got Steve. Julio. Jenny!
Jenny! And Boogie and Cheeto!
And finally...
Oh, I got a button I can blind you with.
Oh, Clay.
Holy crap, that's bright.
Yeah, thanks. All right, good. And ready? And there we go. All right. Yeah, and frogs. Peepers out there somewhere. Peeping. Well, that's it for Three Lakes. It's been a wet night ride through multiple wet trails. It's been great. We've seen some wildlife, caught a snake. Snake caught me. And we have gone out into the middle of the prairie, turned off all the lights and engines, and just listened a while to the sounds that nature provides.
And got to watch fireflies.
And got to watch fireflies.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. I'm Matt.
And I'm Randy.
And you've just been on some off-road travels. We'll see you on the next trail.